To lose 70 pounds in 7 minutes, you gotta chop off your legs and your arms. And you don't wanna do that because you'll probably die in the process. But in today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to lose 70 pounds and how to keep them off forever. The information that I'm about to share is everything you need to make it happen. And these are the exact same strategies that my clients use to lose 70 pounds. Here's Emily, she went from 270 to 200 pounds. And here's Edgar, he went from 200 pounds to 130 pounds. And it took 7 months to both of them to lose 70 pounds. Now let's start by talking about the things that you do not have to do to lose 70 pounds. You don't need to fast. You don't need a detox. You don't need juicing. You don't need to stop eating after 6 p.m. You don't need to quit carbohydrates. You don't need keto. You don't need Beachbody. You don't need Weight Watchers. Basically, you don't need anything that sounds like a quick fix, because the first thing that you gotta understand, and that leads me to point number one, is that quick fixes don't work. You gotta make this a lifestyle change. If you do a detox, for example, and you lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, let's say, and right away you go back into the same habits that led you to gain the weight, you're gonna put the 30 pounds back on really fast. In fact, you'll probably end up gaining more weight than the one you lost. So when you embark upon this process, you gotta understand that it's gonna require a lifestyle change. You gotta change habits, and you gotta change them forever. Because if you just change your habits for a period of time, and then you go back into doing the same things, you're gonna get the same result you got before, which is being overweight. So, lifestyle change. Now let's talk about point number two. How to actually make it happen. So the overarching principle behind any fat loss or weight loss diet is one principle, and that is putting yourself in a caloric deficit. It's very simple. As human beings, we spend a certain amount of calories with our daily activities. Calories are just energy, and we consume a certain amount of calories via foods and drinks. To lose body fat and lose body weight, you gotta make sure that you are consuming fewer calories than the ones you're burning, and so your body will use tissue as energy, and you will end up losing body fat and body weight. So how do you know exactly how much weight to lose in a diet? Ideally, you want to lose around 10% of your body weight one diet. So a diet has to last between 10 to 12 weeks. Now, that's how I like to do it. I think that more than 12 weeks gets a little tricky, especially if you've been in a caloric deficit for that long. You're gonna start getting some nasty consequences. So cutting the diet off at 10 weeks is the best thing that you can do, and 12 weeks at the most. Now, if you're prepping for a show or something else, then that's a different story, but this is for regular people that are not bodybuilders and just want to look better. And your goal should be to lose around 1% of your body weight per week. How do you calculate the caloric deficit that you're gonna be in to lose 1% of your body weight per week? That is very simple. So 1 pound of tissue has around 3,500 calories. That means that you gotta create a 3,500 calorie deficit every single week. And if we take it back to daily deficit, that is 500 calories less that you gotta consume per day. If you weigh 200 pounds, that means that you gotta lose around 2 pounds per week, remember 1%, and 1 pound of tissue has 3,500. So if you have to lose 2 pounds, that is 7,000 calories that you gotta deduct from your weekly total. We take it back to the daily, that is a 1,000 caloric deficit. Now, to do this yourself, it's very simple. You can just calculate your maintenance calories, calculate 1% of your body weight per week, and then multiply that number by 3,500 divided by 7 and subtract that from your daily maintenance calories. If this sounds too complicated, there's a link in the description that's gonna do all of this for you. It's gonna take you to a diet calculator that we created, and it'll do all the math that I just mentioned for you. So click on that and figure out your macros and your calories in one click. All you gotta do is input your information, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And by the way, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you click the like button. It's just gonna help the algorithm, and it's gonna help me a lot, and it's gonna help me produce better and more content. So once you have your calories nailed down, you need also a support system. Why do you need a support system? When you diet for fat loss, especially if you're a beginner, your mind is gonna play tricks on you. There's gonna be days where you feel unmotivated. There's gonna be days where you feel down. There's also gonna be weeks where you don't see the scale moving. You literally will get on the scale and you will see the number the same. Even worse, you'll see days where the number goes back up. And during those times, if you're not experienced when it comes to dieting, you'll probably think that your diet is not working. And a lot of people just decide to end the diet. And this is just a part of the process. Get someone or a group of people that are gonna help you throughout the way. that are gonna tell you what to do on those times, on those days where you feel like nothing is working. Get a coach, get a mentor, or join a group or a community of people that know exactly what you need to do and that can guide you to where you wanna get to. You need phases. So you need fat loss phases and maintenance phases. You know that the goal of each fat loss phase is to lose 10% of your body weight per week. Once you finish a fat loss phase, you gotta go into maintenance. Once you go into maintenance, you're gonna chill in maintenance for a while. And once you're done with maintenance, you're gonna go back and do another fat loss diet. Now, this is very important. You will not lose all your body weight at once. You need to spread it out. Remember, we're doing this for the long term. You want to lose around 10% of your body weight per fat loss phase, and then you want to go into maintenance. And how long do you need to be in maintenance? So at least for half of the duration of your fat loss phase. So if you dieted for 10 weeks, that means that you'll be in maintenance for 5 weeks. However, if you're feeling pretty burnt out, you want to be in maintenance for a little longer, maybe 10 weeks. Once you finish maintenance, you're going to feel very, very motivated to start another fat loss phase. You're going to feel pumped, you're going to feel excited, and you'll crush your fat loss phase. So using this basic approach will allow you to lose all your body fat and all your body weight and to do it properly and sustainably, and most importantly, to keep it off forever. Because the last thing that you want is to lose a bunch of weight in a fat loss phase, to get burnt out and to go back into binging, into the same habits and regain the weight back. And that's just gonna leave you devastated and feeling like crap. You need a plan after your diet. So this is kind of the same approach, the basic approach. When you finish your diet, you need to know what you're gonna do after the diet. You need to have a plan in place. If you don't have a plan in place, you will probably regain the weight back. So make sure you have a plan in place when you finish your diet. You also need consistency. You need to be consistent with everything. Consistency is key when it comes to improving your body composition. So you need to be consistent with your calories. You need to be consistent with your meals. You need to be consistent with your fat loss phases. If you're not consistent, you will not be successful. And this is not consistency from Monday to Friday, and then who knows what happened on the weekend. This is consistency from Monday to Monday when you're in fat loss, and then when you're in maintenance, you can chill a little bit. And lastly, you need activity. You need to move. You cannot just diet. You need to go to the gym, work out, because if you're watching this channel, I assume that you want to look better. You want muscles. You want to get toned. You want to grow your legs, your glutes, your arms, everything. That requires lifting. That requires resistance training. So you want to get your ass in the gym. Make sure you're lifting, because that's gonna make you look really good. And make sure you're also moving around. Make sure you're walking 10,000 steps a day. Make sure you're doing a couple cardio sessions a week. And this is just gonna help fat loss and make it a lot easier on yourself. Now, if you want our help with this process, if you want our help with losing fat, getting shredded, building muscle, and looking freaking amazing, then we can help you out. We have a program specifically for vegans or people that wanna go vegan and wanna improve their body composition. Everything's customized on a client-to-client basis. We build training, nutrition plans, completely customized to each client. We also have daily accountability for our clients, and we basically have all the support that you need to crush your goals. There's 4 key areas that we focus on. That's training, nutrition, accountability, and mindset. So if you want our help, all you gotta do is click on the link in the description. It's gonna take you to a quick application. You fill that out. You're gonna tell us exactly what you want to accomplish and the things that you are struggling with, and then you can book a free consultation. We'll get on the phone with you, we'll ask you a couple more questions, and if we can help you out with your goals, we'll let you know about next steps. And if we can't, we'll try to point you in the right direction. That is it for this video. Julian here, signing off.